Mongolia Forum 2025 took place under the theme Northeast Asian Peaceful Development and Korean Unification on June 20 to 24 of 2025 in Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia. In 2018, non-governmental organizations and research institutes from Mongolia, the Republic of Korea, the People's Republic of China, Japan, the Russian Federation, and the United States of America agreed to jointly organize the Mongolia Forum each year as a platform to discuss the matter of Northeast Asian peaceful development and Korean unification. Mongolia is considered an ideal neutral location for such a forum as it maintains friendly relations with its neighboring countries, has no territorial or border disputes, and is the only country in not only Northeast Asia, but in the world that has politically affirmed its nuclear weapon-free status.
The forum is expanding every year. Last year, we organized a horse riding trip to bring youth closer to nature and the nomadic lifestyle. While in the past, participants of the forum used to exchange perspectives on a particular topic, now we release a joint statement as an outcome of the forum. This year's forum prioritized youth engagement and organized an ecological movement among over 20 young people from 19 countries. Additionally, the forum highlights the Billions of Trees national movement initiated by the President of Mongolia, Hurulsuh Okhna, and focuses on desertification issues. Participants shared views on how to organize and participate in COP17 to be held in Mongolia. The forum will make a joint statement regarding these issues and formulate plans for 2026.
This is my very first visit to Mongolia. I have very positive perceptions of Mongolia. The success of Mongolia in establishing a stable democracy, a neutral national security or foreign policy. A Mongolia that is still very active in promoting the ideals of peace and stability in the region and more broadly. Active in promoting and supporting very important efforts to improve the environment, and active through the Mongolia Forum in helping to prepare for the next generation of leaders to contribute to the further development and the peace and stability of your nation. And I think the only true solution to the nuclear challenge, the nuclear threat that is being posed, is a peaceful, unified, non-nuclear Korea Peninsula. It's important for the global non-proliferation regime.
Well, first we want to commend President Kurulsuh and the great nation of Mongolia for hosting this forum. This is the 7th year. President Orchabat, we started with a tribute to his beautiful legacy as a peace builder in the world. He was a patron for this Mongolia Forum. So out of this forum, we're forging some partnerships. For example, UN Beijing was here today with a massive forestation model in Inner Mongolia. So I think we bring a unique dimension of how COP17 can link environmental forestation models on the ground here to offer as examples. And yesterday, the delegates really enjoyed planting trees, ambassadors, scholars, and then we're announcing a memorandum of agreement with the My Club tree planting movement and a Global Peace Leadership Corps, the section throughout the afternoon of young leaders being trained by experts and role models from former ambassadors, scholars, and others, is a marrying of technical expertise with the vision of young people like you and throughout Mongolia. So we're really promoting action-oriented scholarship and dialogues that lead to more and more multilateral frameworks, and with the end goal of seeing this crisis on the Korean Peninsula resolved through a new nation, through a Korean dream of the own Korean people. We're here to help them.
Yeah, the challenges are, of course, this region is really one of the most militarized regions in the world. When you look at the Korean Peninsula, it is a real concentrated, an area of concentrated military forces. And so miscalculation can be catastrophic. And I like to say whatever happens in Northeast Asia will have global consequences. So it's really imperative that we look at the security issues and do one thing: prevent miscalculation. And of course, miscalculation can come from misunderstanding. And so it's really critical that we have dialogues like this. And this is what is so important about the Mongolian Forum. But it takes dialogue, it takes understanding, it takes commitment to peace over conflict. And so I think it's achievable, but it's always going to be a work in progress. We must do everything we can through education, through people-to-people contact, through government dialogues, and just committing to a peaceful world. And then again, that is something that Mongolia leads the way in. The commitment to a nuclear-free zone, the commitment to being a mediator, a broker, a facilitator, a neutral country that only seeks peace.
The Mongolia Forum participants discuss and share views on regional trade, economy, and environmental issues. However, for the last 2 years, the Forum has been working to provide support and preparation for the 17th session of the Conference of the Parties, or COP17, to the United Nations Convention to Combat Desertification.